everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a collective haul. So I've had this growing pile for a few months now. I've already started sharing some sneak peeks over on my Instagram. I also shared some items in my previous video. If you're not following me on my Instagram, I like to keep you guys updated with some new items that I'm purchasing and some restocks. I don't do the overlinking, the excessive LTK boards. If I don't own it, I don't link it. So no worries if you don't like spam linking. I'm not into that either. And if you don't have an Instagram, but you still want to keep up with me, you can follow me on my LTK. Anything that I post on my Instagram goes straight to my LTK first. Anyways, this haul is massive, so I'm gonna jump right into it. These items are not spring related or anything seasonal. I have decided to stick with a lot of staple pieces that aren't seasonal. I'm gonna jump in with HomeGoods first. The first item I shared in my previous video, and it is these candlesticks. I found each one for $12.99. You guys, these are so good. And I've shared them over on my Instagram a few times, and some of you have actually found them. So if you can find these, I highly recommend them, you guys. They look so high-end, so gorgeous. I love the texture on them. The color is really pretty as well. They're very heavy too. So for $12.99, you are getting an absolute steal with these. I'm very happy with these. The last item from HomeGoods, and it's a book. It comes in this cover. I got it for $12.99. I did take the cover off. I'm not really into covers. Anytime I can take a cover off a book, I really like to do that. And this is the book. It's very different for me. I stick to a lot of like browns, neutrals, not really oranges, but a huge trend for 2025 is saturated colors. And I'm not one to paint my home orange or buy orange furniture. A great way to include design trends into your home is adding pieces that are not too loud or too permanent into your space, and also something that is affordable to switch out throughout season. So for $12.99, it's a pretty book. It's very thin, but it's also large, and I really like this for just an accent color to add into my home. Next up is Amber Interiors, and the first item is actually a disappointment. So I have to share this with you guys just to give you a heads up on what you might expect with this. I love the twisted detail on it, the tripod legs. I just thought it was really beautiful, and I ordered it when they had a sale when they first dropped this on her site, but it is crooked. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but these two are not aligned. I don't know if it's made to be this way. I'm not quite sure, but I do not like that. Every time I put some tapers in here and I put it on a table, it just makes everything look slanted, and I really don't like that. I feel like for the price, it should be almost perfect. So just a heads up, if you have been eyeing this piece, I have had a hard time trying to style it. I'm still wanting to make it work, but every time I put it on my console, I take it right down because I just do not like it, and huge disappointment for me. I ended up picking up more candlestick holders from her site during Black Friday because I realized during the holiday season that I only have short candlesticks. So I ran to order some taller ones. This is the large and this is the medium. It does come in a small. Something about having a set of 2 instead of 3 just has my heart. I don't know why, but I just really love having only 2. They're just so pretty, sleek, modern looking, but they do have that antique finished look to them. So I really do like these, and I highly recommend these if you are eyeing them. My next purchase during Black Friday is this vase, and I'm not sure if it's still on sale. Last time I checked it was, and it is this fluted glass vase. I love a clear glass look for spring and summer. It's heavy, it's large, and I love the shape about it. The fluted detail, again, so perfect, and I'm very happy with this one. My last purchase from Amber Interiors is this paper mache vessel. I shared it in my last video. I styled it on my console, and it is still on sale. I'm very happy with it. I love the ruffle detail on the top. The shape is so organic, it's beautiful. I really wanted a paper mache vessel that I could just place on my coffee table and not worry about my kids breaking. So it was either this one or the Mickey & Co one, and I ended up going with this one. I just really like the detail on this one more than the Mickey & Co one. This one is also a lot more affordable. Next up is Lawa candle. I have been eyeing some of their candles for a long time. I just love the look of them, but you guys, they are pretty pricey. So I waited till they had a Black Friday sale to pick up 2 candles. The first one is this cutie guy. Like, Look at how cute he is. I don't know, something about it. To be honest, I thought it was a little bigger than this, but I just love how he looks. He's so cute and styled in a marble bowl or in a tray on top of a book. By the way, if you put this on a fabric book, the oils from the candle will soak into your cover. So maybe something with a vinyl cover instead. This is one of those candles where I buy and I'm like, don't touch it, don't burn it, you can't, that's decorative. Light it a little bit and have some candle wax dripping, but I really don't want to see his face melting. I think that will make my kids really sad because they do really love him. So this is the first one, and the second one is this ginormous spiral one. It does have a slight scent to it, nothing too crazy. These are hand poured. I just love the organic look of them. The color is really pretty as well. So I splurged on these during Black Friday. I just had to, they're so pretty. It's also a small business, so I really wanted to support them as well. Speaking of small business, I recently connected with Kate Winford Home on Instagram, and she shared something personal on her story. So I decided to check out her Etsy shop to support her. She has a lot of vintage and antique items that she sources. I recently also found out that she watches my channel, and I had no idea, so I love that. I cannot link the items that I personally got, but I can link her Etsy shop for you guys to check out, and if you want to support her as well. The first item is the swan. I have been eyeing the swan for a while from Mickey & Co, but Mickey & Co has it priced for a lot more than what Kate had it on her shop for. I don't know if this is actually antique or where she sources from. Either way, I know I've been wanting it, and I love the price that she had it at. I love all the details on the swan. I think it's so timeless and really, really pretty. And the last item I purchased was this mother of pearl magnifying glass. I've been wanting a magnifying glass for a while. I just haven't found the right one, and when I saw this one, I really loved it. Did I need these two items? Absolutely not, but I love them and I really wanted to support her, so I'm really happy with them. And knowing that she also watches my channel and buys from my links, and she actually has my sideboard that I've recommended. So she trusts me, and I love that, and I feel so good about supporting her. My next items, I picked up a few stems from Pottery Barn. We're in this transitional phase of whether do you put up just sticks or florals in your vases. I really wanted to just focus on good greens. Each one was $13, which is really good for Pottery Barn. They're pretty long. I really love the length on them, and the fabric on each leaf is really pretty. It's not shiny, so it doesn't look like it's fake. So pretty. I styled them in one of my vintage rice wine jars. I just have two styled in it. I love the minimal look of it. It's just so pretty. Perfect for all year long if you've been looking for a good stem that's not specifically floral, or the viral Amazon ones that I still love, but I wanted something different. These are perfect. The next item is actually a branch. It's not a stem. It's very large, and I just really like the look of a branch in a vase, and I wanted something that I can have all year long without having to worry about the leaves falling off and making a mess. I don't remember the exact price I paid for this one. I'm pretty sure I did get it on sale as well. And the next item is actually an oversized branch, and when I say oversized, like think of tree. I had no idea that this branch would be this big. I mean, it's almost as tall as me. It's very large, pretty pricey, but if you think about it, instead of buying a tree, you're buying this, and you could just pop it in a vase and it would just look so stunning. I'm really excited about it, kind of overwhelmed by its length, but it is very good, very wispy, very full, very long. Like, I'm saying extremely long. Like, this thing is huge. I did not expect it to be this big. I'm very happy it is for the price. Next items are from Cottage and Key Home. I just love the site and what they have, and I have been working really closely with Melissa to try to get some really good stuff on her site that you guys will love. I do have a discount code for you guys to use if you want to. It's not an affiliate code. I get absolutely no commission for this code. If you use it, it is just a discount for you. So the first item is this marmalade jar. I love it. It's French, it's vintage. It has a beautiful glaze on it. I really wanted a small bud vase, but something that doesn't look like a bud vase, if that makes sense. I really like having a small arrangement on a nightstand or an end table that's not going to be too dramatic or too oversized. So I really thought this was perfect for some real roses, baby's breath, whatever during the spring and summer on a nightstand or anywhere. The next one is actually a crock. This is also from her European collection. I've been looking for a crock that fits well with my kitchen. I feel like anything I put in it, it's kind of like not meshing with the green that I have in there, but I think this one is going to look absolutely stunning in my kitchen. I have one more vase, and I did not realize how much vases I have in this specific haul until I sat down. I threw out a lot of my Target and Hobby Lobby ones, a lot of the ones I was not using when we moved. So I have been trying to build a really, really good collection of vessels, and this one has been on my list for a very long time. When Melissa sent me a picture of these, I told her absolutely yes, you have to add these to your shop. Vintage brown glazed vases are very, very rare to find. They are pricey, but that comes with buying vintage. You're not buying mass-produced vases, so the price tag is worth what you're getting. My last item from Cottage and Key is this iron metal easel. I have the small McGee & Co. one. I love that one. I was thinking about getting the larger one, but when I saw Melissa add this one, I loved it as well. I thought, why not have two different varieties instead of the same one in different sizes? I just really like it. I've already been using it throughout my home. Classic staple item if you're into styling art. My next item is actually the only thing that I've purchased from Amazon in a very long time as far as decor, and it is a pillow cover. I love splurging on pillow covers that have floral prints, that are plaid, striped, they have unique prints on them. But for a solid pillow, I'm not going to pay 80 plus for that. Absolutely not. So I went straight to Amazon. I've been looking for pillows for my bed. I love the detail on it, and the black border is just so good. It also comes in a white, which I think is so perfect for summer. I might have to snatch those up for the summertime, but I did grab the brown because I am just a sucker for browns. So they do come in a pack of 2. It is absolutely huge. This is the 24 by 24 size. The next pillow covers I picked up are actually from Wayfair, and I love these. These are from Lawa, in collaboration with Chris Loves Julia. I love the ruffle detail on them, the plaid. The brown is really pretty. It's almost like a purpley brown, which I think is really nice and different for me. So I picked these up. It's not a standard throw pillow size. I have a standard bed pillow in here, and I have 2 of these styled on my bed. I love these. I can't wait to share the makeover with you guys. So this on my bed in there with all the browns and just the moody vibe in there, it's been so perfect. Another item from Wayfair is this lamp. I bought this a while ago and I shared it in my Christmas videos, but I have to share it with you guys again because it is a really good look for less. If you love the Troy lighting lamps, the big gigantic designer looking ones, but you do not have a budget for those and you want something with a similar vibe, I'm gonna share the comparison video with you guys because they're very similar. They're not exactly the same, but if you want a designer look for less, it's not completely affordable. It's not like a Target price. I've seen the price fluctuate between $150 and $160, but it is really good if you are looking for something that's high-end looking but not $400. My last vases are from Olaf of Aer. I bought this one a few months ago when we were still living in our old home, and recently it broke and I had to get a replacement because I loved it so much. This is the smallest size and it is for $55. I love the look of it. The one handle is very pretty. These are from Turkey. They are vintage, and of course I bought one and I was like, I love a good pair. Why not just buy the sister or the cousin, like something to pair it with? So I did get a larger size and I love it. This is the extra large. I mean, it is gigantic. I have some of my dried preserved hydrangeas in here. I took them out so you guys can see the top of the vase. It has 2 handles instead of 1. It's large. I love the color, everything about it. Mine does have a handprint. Can you guys see the handprint? It's very creepy because these are vintage and God knows how old that handprint is. But I'm looking past it because I really love the vase and it's so pretty. That's the end of today's haul. It's a lot of things. I have been collecting things for a very long time, a few months actually. I didn't go out and buy everything in 2 weeks. I also did purchase a lot of splurge items during Black Friday. Definitely catch a sale if you can. I highly recommend if you want to splurge on something, wait for a sale. They happen very often. I'm so excited to share with you guys the projects that I'm working on. If you guys missed it, Kenzie, Evelyn, and I are launching a podcast in the spring. It is going to feature 3 best friends sitting down and chatting about anything and everything home decor, whether it's like the content creation world, the behind the scenes, the shady brand deals that go south, the drama that happens that a lot of you guys don't know about, the launches, the collections, the overconsumption, everything, you guys. It's gonna be a really juicy podcast. So I'm gonna leave the podcast channel link down below and you guys can subscribe there. And I hope you guys are excited for this podcast like we are. It's different and we are just so eager to sit down and just chit chat and build a different type of community with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me as much as I enjoyed filming this for you, and I will see you in my next video.